just so I could FaceTime you. I've been in the stew late, I've been trying to get this bread. That's why I couldn't make time, boo. I see you with your brethren, yeah, I know they all do spam. I don't know why they hate on you.
Good evening. Good evening. What's poppin'? What's good? What quarantine day are you on? Okay, before we start this video, just want to put it out there. Red is not my favorite color. I have other hoodies. I recorded this video the same day as the previous video. Yeah, just disclaimer. So basically, this is gonna be a story time, a very short story time. So as you can see from the title, I'm gonna be talking about the first official time that I beat up a boy. The first official time is my brother, but not really official, so unofficial, but this is official. So you guys don't know this yet because I haven't done a video of get to know me, but for a while, more than 5 years, I think, for a good 5 years, 5 to 7 years or so, I lived in the Netherlands, right? And I was new. I was fresh off the boat, didn't know anyone, didn't have no friends, and just new in school, new in class. I ended up being the only black girl in the class, actually in the year, and the year was split into 4 classes, and I was the tallest girl. So being the tallest black girl and the only black girl just meant everybody's eyes were just looking at me. But that's cool. I was like, whatever. That year, and that semester, I was kind of bullied because I was shy, and people didn't really know what to do with me. People didn't know if I wanted to talk to them, so they just said whatever they wanted to say. But mind you, I was still really close with my friends back home when I was in Nigeria. And for the first year or so, or maybe first semester, I was doing long distance. I was 14, and I was just doing long distance with my friend. His name was Noel. Till today, he's still my friend. We're not close like that, but there's always a place in your heart for your first crush. So, but the first teacher that I had, I think, was the English teacher, Mr. James Glacken, yeah, him. So I think he knew I was not in a good mood. So I just said, yeah, my friend's dad passed away, and I was just down for the whole day. I was basically mourning. I wore all black. I'm sounding like Bob Risky. So I was basically mourning. So I wore all black. It was the first time someone that I knew had died, even though it was my friend's dad. So I was just really sad. Basically, his dad died, and it hit me really hard because he had said that, don't worry, I'm gonna bring Noel to the Netherlands so he can visit you, and so you guys can still keep your bond and your relationship, and you guys can at least still be friends. So that happened. It just kind of broke my heart. I was just sad, and I think I was also realizing that I can't actually do a long distance, so I was just sad all around. And throughout the day, and even previously, weeks before, some of the boys in class were calling me a whale because, just called me a whale because I was bigger than most of them. And trust me, I was not as big as I am now, but I was bigger than most of them. So they would call me a whale, and they wouldn't know that I know they're talking about me because most times they didn't really deep dive, really understood French. So they would just be saying, oh, la baleine elle est venue, oh, la baleine elle est là. And that's basically, the whale is here, the whale has come. And I wasn't really in the mood to interact with nobody. I was not going to tell strangers, don't chat about me, because I was shy, I didn't really have confidence. So what I did was ignore. But then one day, I remember it so vividly, I was really upset that day. So the last class, which is normally my favorite class, music class, I was walking to it, and then the boys ran past me, and they didn't really say much, but then they saw that I was walking sluggishly, and everybody had noticed that she's not in the mood today. So everybody respected themselves and just walked past me, went to class, and I'm trying to walk, and this guy, I'm actually not gonna mention his name because he's apologized a few times and he does pop up sometimes to just check up on me. But this guy walks past and he says, "You're blocking the whale, you fat black whale." So I'm like, what? Like, your friends, your mates can tell I'm not in the mood and you still come to me like this. So I gave it to him, grabbed him by the neck. Actually, I need to make you understand. I don't know if you know in Nigeria, maybe even in Colombia, I don't know, but the paint, right? It's not smooth. It's not smooth. It's like spiky. It's like spiky paint. So when you put your hand on it, and it scratches your hand. That's what we had inside of our school. So I got him and I slammed him against it. Scraped half of his face, shoulder, like half of his body had scratch bruises. Broke his nose. Punched him like I've never punched anybody until today. I've never punched anybody like that before till today. And I kicked him. I basically did everything that my mind has seen, because I've never really had to fight for my life. Because for me, it was like, if I don't fight the way I need to fight, he's gonna kill me, even though he wasn't. So I fought. I did everything I could, and I left him on the floor bleeding. And I went back into class, but I was late. So when I got into class, so I was in the class, and people were saying, "Oh, where is the guy that I beat up?" But no one replied because no one knew. So at some point, one of the hall monitors, because in French schools you need to have a hall monitor come into the halls to make sure everything's okay, even when people are in class. So he came out, he saw my the hall monitor came into the class, said he needs to speak to the teacher, told the teacher, and then the teacher now said, "Oh, Mama, pack your stuff, you need to leave." So I packed my stuff. They took me to the principal's office, and as the principal started speaking to me, I just started crying. I just broke. I was like, I can't take it, blah, 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 blah. And this was my first time in the principal's office ever, considering I was a new student. So I just started crying. I told him yeah, he's been calling me this, saying this about me, blah, 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 and I've not said anything. I'm not in a good mood. My friend's dad, blah, blah, blah. I'm not having it, blah, 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 blah. And the principal apologized to me. He said, "But you need to face consequences." So he gave me detention. I think it was 10 hours. 10 hours detention. But after he recovered, they suspended him. I can't remember how long, probably 2 weeks or something, but they suspended him. And when I came back to school, because this is the middle of the week, and they said that, okay, I should take the rest of the week off and come back on a Monday. So that's when my detention started. When I came, as I walked into school, I was a new person. I was still shy, but no, everyone saw me differently. They were like, "Oh, are you the one that beat up the person?" People were like, "Rah, you really beat him up?" And I was like, "I have the bruises to show it." So I obviously did. I started getting attention from seniors. My classmates started paying attention to me. During lunch, they'd say, "Come sit with us." And gradually, I became popular. So the seniors would invite me to their parties. Seniors, I was 14. They were 16, 17, 18. And then I used to cycle home. And then the seniors that lived in my area, because they know who I am now, they would cycle with me and "Oh yeah, let's escort you home." And then "Oh, are you doing anything tomorrow? Or you want to come over? We're gonna be having games and stuff." And gradually I became part of the senior crowd, and also because I was tall and I looked more mature, so I fit in. And I think before we even finished the year, everybody knew who I was, and I became confident. So I was popular, black, unique, and then The stigma was the sentence behind my name was, in general, I'm a confident person, and I can F a nigga up. So, this, I didn't think this through. Now I have to swallow. I became popular because I beat up a boy. So, next time a nigga trying to mess with me, or my money, or my friends that are probably just 3, or some specific human beings, I will find you. Okay, so before I leave, like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. Like, if you think I'm chai was, leave a comment. If you think you can take me on in a fight, leave a comment. If you think this video was pointless, leave a comment. If you think I don't have clothes, leave a comment. If you think I'm mad, leave a comment. Okay, so yeah, I'm not gonna give you content tomorrow, but I will try. So see you in the next video.
If I had an Android, I would buy an iPhone 10 just so I could FaceTime you. I've been in this too late, I've been trying to get this bread. That's why I couldn't make time, boo. I see you with your brethren, yeah, I know they all do spam. I don't know why they hate on you, but you don't even mind them. You know you the creme de la creme, so you just let your waistline move. If I had